Hello everyone, Heartbakes here. Everyone, before this video begins, I've decided that I'll make a video version of Goku for Superman. I know I made a video saying I got the PowerPoint version of it, but I don't think that's good enough for you guys. So I'm going to be making a video that is going to be similar to this unscripted, unedited version. Well, okay, there will be some editing to it, but I won't be showing any footage. I feel sorry for you. Sorry guys that they did the PowerPoint video format like I originally said, but I thought this way to make it up to you guys. I'll probably do this with the fantasy fights until I learn how to get, until I get better at editing and stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, but that's not the other thing I want to talk about it. After this video, you will be all a little bit of a my sir when my uncle on my dad's side of the family has unfortunately passed away due to sorry everyone, trying to keep a tear up here. He passed away earlier today, and his funeral will be this weekend, and it'll be on a brief hiatus in terms of making videos, everyone's. But that's all with. If anyone from my family watch this, I want everyone to know that I always hear about my uncle, and he was a nice guy. I'm going to do this. Alright, everyone. Alright. So, just wanted to let you guys know, if you're wondering why I'm not making videos for, why I'm not making any videos, I'm going to be making videos for a while, that's going to be why. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the Go for Superman version of the video version. Thanks, Heartbakes sign out. Everyone, Heartbakes here, and welcome to my very first episode of my Fantasy Fights, my show Fantasy Fights, the show where I take a look at between two characters and do research on them and find out who win between the fight between them. Okay, so the research. Let's see. I'll be deciding who wins the fight based on five different categories. I was going to do 3, but I figured out that it would be easier to decide the winner of the fight if I did 5 categories. Anyway, this series will be similar to how YouTuber Roy Third Pursuit does his Death Battle series. So if you guys want to check out his channel, I'll put a link in the description below. I would also like to thank Mount Vernon Kid for inspiring me to start this series. So I'll put a link to his main channel and his Fantasy Fights channel in the description below. So I want you guys to check his content out as well. Without further ado, let's get on with today's fight. Today's fight will be between arguably the biggest versus debate going on the internet. Goku versus Superman. For the long-time viewers, you're probably wondering why I decided to do this fight. Why I stated in my first video that I wouldn't do fights that Death Battle is already done. I did say that in my first video, however, I'm making exception with this fight for 3 reasons. 1, I consider Death Battle to be the show to end the versus debate between 2 characters. But when Goku vs. Superman came out, it did the debate. Heck, I think it made the debate even more heated than it already was. Number 2, looking back on it now, some of the information that Screw Attack did on the fight is a little bit outdated. Mainly the information they done for Goku. I won't go as far to say is that that Screw Attack has something against anime fans, but they majorly underestimated Goku and his abilities. Not to mention that Akira Toriyama has created 2 more transformations since the Death Battle was released. And 3, I want to kick off this series with a bang. And what will be a better way to kick it off with Goku versus Superman? For this fight, I will be including all of Goku's transformations from Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan God. As for Superman, I'll be taking a look at the modern Superman. And while Screw Tag messed up on Goku's analysis, they were pretty spot on with Superman's. No offense to other people who have done this fight, but Screw Tag's research on Superman is the most accurate. He's not too underpowered or overpowered. Without further ado, let's begin. Now everyone, the first category is going to be the strength category. In Screw Tag's original research, Superman was strong enough to move the entire Earth, which weighs in at 6.6 quintillion tons. They also stated that Goku can lift up to 160,000 tons, which is not close to Goku's maximum strength. Back in the Frieza saga, Goku was able to catch a piece of Namek that Frieza tossed at him that was the size of an island. Now keep in mind, this was before Goku could transform into a Super Saiyan. Everyone, you're probably wondering, how am I going to calculate Goku's maximum strength? There are no official multipliers for Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Well, I have a theory that I think is a pretty good one. Now, Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan doesn't really change the multiplier since it has about the same power level as Super Saiyan 4. But Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan on the other hand can change it dramatically. My theory is that the multipliers recycle themselves after Super Saiyan 4 / Super Saiyan God. And it makes sense that it has been stated that Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is a mastered and more powerful version of Super Saiyan God. So, after multiplying Goku's maximum lifting strength is base 4 with the transformation multipliers, which those of you who don't know are 50, 2, 4, 10, and 50 again, like I stated. And my theory is that the multipliers recycle themselves after Super Saiyan 4 / Super Saiyan God. I'm calculating Goku's maximum lifting strength to be 12.9 trillion tons. So, in terms of lifting strength, Superman is stronger than Goku. However, I've heard DBZ fans make the argument that Goku is stronger than Superman because he has a greater striking power than Superman. So, to put into the argument, I decided to put that to the test. In Roy Pursuit's Goku vs. Superman video, back in his old account of this Roy project, he stated that in the Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods movie, Goku was able to punch a hole through King Kai's plant as a Super Saiyan 3. In the Dragon Ball Z series, it is stated that King Kai's plant had 10 times the gravity power of Earth, gravity pull of Earth. In order to figure out Goku's strength power in Super Saiyan 3, I had to look up how powerful the Earth's gravity is. After looking it up, how strong the Earth's gravity is, or the Earth's gravity is constant, for those of you who don't know, I found out that the gravitational pull of Earth is 9.807 meters per second. I multiplied that number by 10 to calculate Goku's strength power in Super Saiyan 3 to be 98.07 meters per second. After figuring out Goku's strength power in Super Saiyan 3, I was able to figure out Goku's strength power per transformation. Super Saiyan's strength power is 12.26 meters per second. Super Saiyan 2's strength power is 24.52 meters per second. Super Saiyan 4 and Super Saiyan God's strength power is 980.7 meters per second. And Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan's strength power is 49,035 meters per second. After I figured out Goku's strength power per transformation, I multiplied each number with Goku's lifting strength to figure out Goku's maximum strength power. I calculated Goku's maximum strength power to be 18.3 septillion tons. After calculating Goku's strength power, I did the same for Superman. I multiplied Superman's lifting strength with the Earth's gravity constant, since it has been stated that Superman can hit with a force to destroy planets the size of Earth. Calculated Superman's strength power to be 64.7 quintillion tons. So overall, even though Superman can lift more weight than Goku, Goku wins the strength category for producing a greater strength power than Superman. The second category is speed. In Screw Attack's original research, Superman's speed was calculated to be 9.4 billion kilometers per hour. They also stated that Goku's maximum speed was 2.5 billion kilometers per hour. Which brings me to arguably the biggest criticism of the Death Battle. Screw Attack calculated this by measuring how fast Goku was going on Snake Road, which would have been fine. They were using Goku near the beginning of the series. They calculated Goku's speed to be about 720,000 kilometers per hour in his base form. I'm not saying Goku could travel faster than that. Heck, some DBZ fans have made the argument that Goku could travel light speed back in the original Dragon Ball series. Although that's a bit up for debate. But the point is, even if Goku was traveling at that speed back then, he could travel much faster speeds at the end of the Dragon Ball Z series. Although I might have an explanation why they use Goku's flying over Snake Road feat. They probably had a hard time calculating Goku's overall speed. And I don't blame them. We don't know how fast Goku could go. But, however, we can calculate how fast his overall speed might be. I had trouble calculating what Goku's overall speed is, but, however, thanks to YouTuber Gogeta Super Saiyan 5, I was able to figure out what Goku's overall speed might be. In his Goku vs. Superman video, he said that Goku up to Super Saiyan 4 was able to travel 15,625 times the speed of light. After looking up the speed of light kilometers per hour, which is 1,079,252,550 kilometers per hour, apparently Goku's speed in Super Saiyan 4 / Super Saiyan God to be 16,823,225,781,250 kilometers per hour. However, that is still not Goku's maximum speed. After multiplying Goku's speed up to Super Saiyan 4 / Super Saiyan God, I multiplied that number with Goku's multiplier for Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. After that, I calculated Goku's overall speed to be over 843 trillion kilometers per hour. So Goku wins the speed category for going much faster speeds than Superman. The third category is durability. In Screw Attack's original research, it is stated that Superman can withstand a supernova, which has the explosive force of 10 octillion megatons. Unlike the last two categories, Screw Attack's calculations on Goku's durability was pretty accurate. They calculated Goku's durability through the Zero Bomb, a bomb made by DBZ villain Dr. Zero that was created to kill Goku when he was the age of 25. The bomb was calculated to have enough explosive power to blow up the Earth. It takes 53 quadrillion megatons to blow up a planet the size of Earth. They calculated Goku's durability of the Super Saiyan 4 / Super Saiyan God to be 34.7 sextillion megatons. All I had to do was multiply that number by 50, calculate Goku's durability in Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan to be 17.4 septillion megatons. So overall, despite the power boost Goku gets in Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, Superman is still the more durable of the two characters. So the winner of the durability category is Superman. The fourth category is energy / stamina. The rest of this fight will be determined by my own knowledge of both Goku and Superman. Both Goku and Superman have shown to fight for long periods of time, and they can store a lot of energy in their bodies. The difference between the two is that Goku produces his own energy, while Superman gets his energy by absorbing the energy of the sun. So, in terms of who would last longer in a fight, that will probably go to Superman. Superman has shown that he would last a long period of time as long as he is exposed to the sun. However, I'm giving this category to Goku because Goku has shown in the past that he can produce enough energy to blow up the sun. For example, when Goku fought Cooler in the first Cooler movie, the fight ended with Goku sending Cooler and his supernova blast into the sun with a Kamehameha. The blast ended up blowing both the sun and Cooler up, and Goku was in his Super Saiyan transformation when he sent Cooler into the sun. So if Goku can produce enough energy to blow up the sun as a Super Saiyan, just imagine the amount of energy his other forms can produce. So overall, Superman might last longer in a fight, but Goku can produce more energy than Superman can absorb from the sun. The fifth and final category is skills/techniques. So in terms of powers and abilities, Goku and Superman can counter each other's moves. Like Goku uses Kamehameha to counter Superman's heat vision, or Superman uses his ability to mind control to counter Goku's ability to read minds. The list goes on. So, it ultimately comes down to who had more training, which in this case goes to Goku. While Superman has received training from Mongol, the Second, and the Justice League, he didn't start his training until he was an adult. While Goku, on the other hand, has trained for all of his life. During his life, Goku has received training from martial arts experts like Master Roshi to all-powerful deities like King Kai and Whis. Since Goku has been trained longer than Superman, skills/techniques go to Goku. Time for the final results. After tallying up the points Goku and Superman have for each category, Goku won 4 out of the 5 categories. So the overall winner of this fight would be Goku. Now, Superman fans, don't get too upset. This is based on my research and opinion. Everyone has different research and opinions on this fight. But in my fight, the main reason why I think Goku will win this fight is because of the new transformations Goku has obtained. If I didn't include them in the fight, then the fight probably would have had a different outcome. But let me know in the comments below, who do you think will win between Goku and Superman. I'll be doing fan polls as well for the fantasy fights. The results of this fight will be revealed in the next episode. Speaking of which, the next episode of Fantasy Fights will be the powerhouse of the Teen Titans Cyborg taking on the armored Avenger Iron Man. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If there are any fantasy fights you want me to do, just leave it down in the comments below. Till next time, this is Hard Banks signing out.